So in terms of specialty occupation, so the rules have changed a little bit. So now what they're saying is it doesn't have to be a single degree. Multiple degrees that are related can be used. So for example, if you say a job requires a computer background, for example, so a computer science degree might be the right field. Maybe software engineering also might be the right field. So what USCIS is currently saying is, yes, you can have multiple degrees required, but each of those degrees should somehow correlate with the job duties. So the job duties are going to be very, very important. And we probably will see increased number of RFEs for specialty occupation. The reason is now USCIS is emphasizing that a job must require a bachelor's degree. And not only that, that degree must be related to the job duties. So basically what it means is sometimes the jobs are a little bit broad, and the job duties are what is going to determine whether you require a bachelor's degree or not. And if the employer requires, say, a little bit wide degrees, for example, computer science, IT, and software engineering or software engineering. So USS is now not going to come back and say you are requiring multiple degrees. It doesn't have to be a specific specialty. It can be different specialties, but all of the specialties that the employer requires has to have a correlation with the job duties. So what that means is USCIS will look more closely whether the degree requirements are actually essential for performing the job duties. So they're going to look at the job duties, they're going to look at the requirements. And what it could mean is sometimes it could result probably in more RFEs. And so what employer has to do is you have to demonstrate that there is a direct connection between the job duties and the degree of the employee. So if all of those don't match, you might probably see more RFEs. We also probably documentation, because the employer will claim a particular degree is required, will claim that the job is complex, will claim that these are the normal industry standards. But based on the new rules, that is probably not enough. And one of the things that the new rules are saying is the client requirements, the end client requirements. Sometimes when there is a third party worksite kind of an arrangement, the end client requirements also determine whether the job is specialized or not, specialty occupation or not. So more than likely, we might require client letters where the client actually talks about the job requirements. So USCIS will also ask for documentation that the client, the degree that the client requires. So tomorrow, if there is a third party worksite kind of an arrangement, if there is no documentation from the client on whether a bachelor's degree in a specific field is required or not, tomorrow we might see risk of more RFAs, probably more denials.